If you've ever been the person holding up the line at the launch ramp, or you've been stuck behind the person that's holding up the line at the launch ramp, this video's for you. Hello, Chad Hansen here from Mohave Mortgage. I'm here with Ranger Jenny down at Lake Havasu State Park, and we're going to give you the ins and outs and the do's and don'ts of launching your boat on a busy weekend. Ranger Jenny, why don't you tell us a little bit about what you should do to your boat, with your boat, before you even come to the launch ramp to put your boat in the water?
Yeah, so before you get to the launch ramp, make sure you have all your key components ready to go on the boat. So any safety equipment you might need. Always check your oil keys as well. Make sure you have enough life jackets for everybody before you come on. Make sure your trim is up, so back prop is tilted up. Do a walkthrough around your trailer. Make sure trailer brakes are working, your trailer lights are working. Make sure too that you run your boat beforehand. You know, it's the worst when you get to the launch ramp and you turn the key and your batteries are dead, right?
I hate that.
Last thing, make sure you have your ID and your annual pass, or you know what your pass fees are for whatever launch ramp you're going to launch at.
All right, so once you get to the state park, once again, we're at Windsor. There's 4 launch ramps here. Why don't you tell us a little bit about each launch ramp real quick?
Yeah, so each launch ramp is a little bit unique in itself. Our northmost launch ramp at the far north end of our park is just for jet skis and jet boats. It's our personal watercraft ramp. That one's a little bit shallower, so it's real nice for launching skis and jet boats there. Here in lot 2, we have 2 different launch ramps. We have our north and our south launch ramp. And I'll say our south launch ramp is always going to be the busiest launch ramp.
Really?
Yes, yeah. But it is also the easiest launch ramp if you're launching by yourself, because it does have a finger dock on the actual ramp. So if you're backing up right next to it, you can jump on the boat right there, launch the boat, tie it to the dock, come back in, grab the truck and park it. So if you're launching by yourself, I do recommend the south ramp. That is the easiest.
In lot 2. And
in lot 2.
Then there's another ramp down south.
Yes, yeah. And so our third launch ramp, if you go past the campground, just past that, you'll see on the right our third launch ramp. That launch ramp is our biggest launch ramp. So the lanes are a little bit bigger down there. It's a little bit steeper and deeper as well. So the bigger boats like to go down there. Usually Desert Storm weekend. Stay away from that ramp.
That's where the big boys go. Now this is the funnest part of the video for me, because the staging area is for staging. We're not on the launch ramp getting ready. We're at the staging area getting ready. Tell us about what we want to do here, Ranger Jenny, in the staging area.
You want to make sure your plugs are in. You want to make sure you get all your items on the boat. So your coolers, anything you're going to bring out on the lake with you. This is also the area that you want to get all the people, kids, everyone onto the boat. With that, make sure they got their life jackets. Kids under 12 have to have a life jacket if they're on the boat.
At all times?
At all times.
When they're underway, when you're underway, you have to have children under 12 life jacket.
Yes, children under 12.
That's state law, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Take our straps off. We do our plugs. We check our props. We do everything we need to do. Put our ice chests on. Put our people on. Do I got it all? What am I missing?
Trim up.
Trim up. All right. We're getting in line. What do we do?
So you're in line. You're ready to launch. You want to make sure you find your opportunity. Space opens up on the ramp. Find that opportunity to pull in. Be mindful as well if you have a larger boat. Sometimes the turn radius pulling in. And you might have to circle around if you can't make that turn, okay? Second thing, once you're backed in onto the ramp, be very careful. The ramp is very slippery.
Oh.
Don't want to fall. Before you even got out on the lake, don't want to fall. Second thing, one person stays in the vehicle to park the truck and the trailer, and then they will use their 5 to 10 minute transit docks to get back on the boat once they've parked the truck. So park in your trailer, follow the arrows in the parking lot. They will tell you which way to pull in. Second thing too, make sure you're parked within the lines, and make sure the back of the trailer isn't sticking out and the front of the trailer isn't sticking out too much. So I always recommend, once you've parked your vehicle, do a walk around to make sure you're not sticking out or anything. Because let me tell you, it's the worst getting back to your truck and trailer and one of your taillights is taken off.
I've actually had that happen.
We do also have some oversized vehicle parking. So our overflow lot is just north of our lot 2, and then down at ramp 3, the bigger boat launch ramp, that parking lot has additional oversized vehicle trailer parking there as well.
Okay, we went boating. Day's over. What do we do now?
So what you're gonna do is you're gonna drop the driver off at one of our transit docks here. So they can walk from the dock to the parking lot and get the vehicle.
Wait. I think we're forgetting something. The courtesy dock is 10 minutes.
Yep.
Once you get your driver of your boat off that's going to get your vehicle, you want to take that boat off of that courtesy dock and go sit out in the, what do you call that out there? The waiting area or the waiting room.
So not inside the immediate ramp launch area. Wait outside kind of the immediate area. So the other boats that their trailers are backed into the ramp, they can get into their boat. And
it's really about courtesy.
It is.
Be courteous, be safe, be smart.
And so once they see the boaters out in the area, they see their truck coming around and they're in line on the ramp, they can pull up into the area. Careful though, watch for other boaters, be courteous, be patient, communicate to other boaters if you need to. Everyone was a beginner once. Everyone, make sure you pack your patience.
We're in the wipe down area. This is where you take all your passengers off your boat, take all of your belongings off your boat, and everybody disembarks.
Pulling into the wipe down area, make sure you are fully out of the way of the road so other vehicles and boats can get around you. This is also where you take all the trash that you collected while you were out on the boat for the day and throw it in a proper trash receptacle.
Pack it in, pack it out.
Put back any borrowed life jackets to our borrowed life jacket stations.
One thing we didn't touch on is you need to be weather-wise. How dangerous can the conditions get and how quickly can they change out on the lake?
They can change really quickly. We can have monsoons that can come in like less than 10 minutes. It's pouring rain, wind is going crazy. So I always recommend check your weather apps before you come out. Check the wind conditions before you come out.
Well, Ranger Jenny, excuse me, I truly appreciate you taking us around the state park today.
Yeah,
on
of
behalf
course.
of Mohave Mortgage and all their viewers, I really appreciate you taking the time to teach us a little bit about boating safety and boating etiquette. And I think there's only one thing left to say. We'll see you on the water.